Hi everybody, Alex Employer from Expert Forex, and today we're going to be looking at a tool that has been created to allow you to create your own signals and alerts for Forex trading. The intention of this tool is also to give you a 360-degree view of the market, to look at it from various perspectives, from a momentum perspective and also from a volatility perspective. And this will also help you determine whether the market is contracting or expanding. In other words, whether trends are more prevalent or whether consolidations are more prevalent. Right, so on your screen you can see the 360-degree market view. So it is the gift that our premium members receive on a free basis. So let's have a look at it in a little bit more detail. Essentially what it allows you to do is to look at the market using a range of indicators and a range of time frame. So if you look at the RSI table, you can see that there are time frames available, all of the ones that are standard time frames on the MetaTrader platform, from 1 minute right down to monthly. So you get all those readings for the RSI, and you can determine which currencies you want to use. There's no limit on that. You can list as many currencies as you like. And what's nice about these tables is they are completely sortable. So if you want to sort the weekly, for instance, there's the highest readings and these are the lowest readings, resorted and so on. So really easy to use. Also we have colors showing the very high readings and extreme readings, and you can determine those colors as you like, but it gives you a quick glance at which areas to look at. Now, as I said, we've got the RSI, we've got the MACD indicator, the ADX indicator, the Bollinger Band indicator, the CCI, and then the moving average indicator, and then also the stochastic and the ATR. So there's a wide range of indicators, and if you don't know what these indicators do, let me show you a very quick way of finding out. So you just go to help topics, you go to analytics. There are all the indicators listed, so there they are. And if you want to know what the Bollinger Band does, you just click on that and it will explain how the Bollinger Band works and how you can actually trade it. So it actually suggests some strategies for you. It shows you how the Bollinger Bands are calculated. Lots of information here. If you don't know how the indicators work, you just use the MetaTrader help facility, which is fantastic. It has an explanation of most of the indicators that are available on the 360 market review tool. And then you can decide what gets displayed. So I'm going to go into the settings, for instance, and you can decide which indicators. I, for instance, don't like all these indicators shown all at once. I only use 3 or 4 select ones. So you determine which are your favorite ones, and you can add them in or take them out. You can decide which time frames are your trading time frames. I, for instance, only use 4 time frames. You don't need to use all 9 that are available there. And then you can add any currency pairs to the table. All the readings will be displayed for you. So it's a fantastic tool to have a quick overview of all the time frames, all the currencies, and all the various indicators. And down at the bottom here, as you can see, you can set the colors that you want to use on the various tables to show the various overbought and oversold environments and that type of thing. You can also change the layout of the tables here. You can make them go over a three levels. So for instance, there's the 3 level one. I don't like that because it squashes some of them up. So this indicator is extremely flexible. You can also set the settings you want to use for. So for instance, the RSI, you can, if you want sensitive settings, you use very small numbers. If you want less sensitive settings, you use the bigger numbers. Defaults, you can decide where your overbought and oversold levels lie and where your extreme overbought and oversold levels lie. For most of those indicators have those kind of alternatives. Fantastic, really, from a trading point of view. Now, here's where you can decide what represents a potential trade. Is that, like for instance, if you have 3 or 4 readings that are extremely overbought or oversold, that might represent a trading opportunity. For those that are breakout traders, that might represent a breakout opportunity, and for those that are bounce traders, that would represent a bounce opportunity trading against the trend. So you decide how many time frames need to align for you for a signal to come out. So as you can see here, potential trades get reflected here, and in this case, for instance, it's because there are 3 in a row time frames that have aligned, and that gives you a potential trade, and that's fantastic for scalpers. For instance, this one is a scalping signal because it's based on the 1 minute, 5 minute, and 15 minute. So you can get signals for scalping, and you can get signals for swing trading. What's also nice, you can fade the color of the table, and you can also increase the size of the table, in fact, like that, and you can actually hide it away. So what you do is you go to that little one there and you click on it and you hide it away, and so on. So if these tables are too big, you can put them on 2 charts so that you can balance them out, or you can make them a lot smaller than what they are shown there. So it's very flexible table. As a free indicator, you can register here to get free updates. And what's really fantastic is that we encourage users to suggest more indicators that they want listed on this tool, and any improvements that they would like to see on this particular indicator. So it's a growing tool. The owners can really give in suggestions that can help get more value out of the information that there is. Now I'm going to give you a quick rundown on how I use these. The RSI is a momentum indicator, so it shows the oversold and overbought levels in the market, and in general, like the blue shows you when the currency is basically trading sideways and just going nowhere in particular. So you want to look at the extremes when they start breaking out, either up or down, and you can then decide whether to buy or sell. Then you have the MACD, also a momentum type of indicator. It gives you the readings of the MACD, how much it is overbought or oversold. Again, you can see lots of potential trades there because there's a lot of reading alignments that are happening there. The ADX I use as a trending indicator, so anything over 30 is basically starting to trend. So that's why the dark colors show currencies that are potentially trending, and you have these extreme ones like that one over there trending extremely highly on that particular time frame. Then you have the Bollinger Bands, one of my favorites, because it actually measures the distance between the upper band and the lower band. Now, when the distance is small, it means the currency is consolidating, and when it is huge and it gets very big, it's showing a trending currency. So you can immediately see, if you sort, for instance, on the 4-hour, which ones are the consolidating currencies and which ones are the trending currencies. Really handy one. The CCI is very similar. It's also a momentum indicator, and it's just a different way of looking at momentum in the market, because it doesn't have the 0 to 100 scale. It actually has a very wide scale. The moving average indicator, what that does is it tells you on how many time frames the price is either above the moving average or below the moving average, and also tells you how many pips it is above the moving average and below the moving average. So it's quite a handy one. So if, for instance, like this one here, it is above the moving average on all of them, it's showing that that one is trending upwards. The stochastic is very much like the RSI in that it's a momentum indicator. Again, it will show you the color, using the colors it can show you when a currency is overbought in many time frames or oversold in many time frames. And then the last one here is the ATR, one of my favorites, because it actually tells you the volatility of each currency in each time frame. So you can immediately tell which currencies, for instance, if I click here, are the most volatile and which ones are the least one by just sorting those columns. Very handy to have if you're determining the stops and targets of currencies. You always have to have small stops and small targets for less volatile currencies, and larger stops and larger targets for more volatile currencies, and that is where the ATR comes in. So all of this is quite handy, and as I said, owners can suggest new indicators. They have to be standard indicators used by MT4. We can't use custom indicators in this particular case. The other thing that I almost forgot to mention was that the indicator comes with a comprehensive user manual. So the user manual will guide you through how to set this up and get the best value from the 360 market view indicator. So the next question is, how do you get your grubby hands on this indicator? And as I mentioned earlier, it is available to Premium Advantage members of our forum. To become a Premium Advantage member is quite reasonable. It's only $20 a month. Effectively, you could get this indicator for $20 if you're only interested in the indicator. But there's a whole lot of other benefits that we have, and where you find the indicator is in our premium indicators section, where we have free EAs and free indicators for our premium members. There's also free Udemy courses. There's premium members enjoy the lowest possible prices, and that includes even crypto purchases because of their membership. So in many cases, it's much more economical to become a premium member and enjoy these discounts. And then there's all kinds of other things. We have a competition running on our GTM at the moment. The leader is 500% up after 2 weeks, and there's a lot of discussion going around that. The regular market reviews, at the moment it's Easter, so we don't do market reviews over those kind of time. And we also have monitoring accounts which we review on a regular basis. So there's a lot of benefits to becoming a member. The other thing is that these premium indicators get updated quite regularly, so it's important to stay up to date with those indicators and enjoy the benefits of feedback that you give as a premium member, and we will change those indicators and update them for you. We also have third-party discounts. We've got and I've mentioned a few in some of the videos I've done earlier. We've got a 5-star manual trading course, also with carrying quite a few discounts for our premium members, and we have the ability for you to nominate video topics if you want a specific topic to be covered that I have knowledge of. Obviously, I'm not going to make a video about something I don't know anything about, but certainly you can nominate video topics. And beta testing, we've got quite a few new EAs coming up, and we have selected our premium members to be beta testers for those particular EAs. There's currently one being tested based on base and quoted currencies. And then the premium members obviously have huge launch discount benefits. So go on down to this website. The link will be in the description of the video as well as in the commentary. You can join the forum and you can download the 360 market view gift version of this particular indicator. Now, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've learned a little bit from it, and I hope I've given you some ideas of how you can trade the market, seeing the big picture, all the time frames and all the currencies all at the same time, seen from different perspectives, from a momentum perspective, from a volatility perspective, from a consolidations perspective, or from a trending perspective. All those things are very important for you to know before you decide on making a trading decision. And something I haven't shown you is the ability to set up numerous alerts for you to be alerted when these opportunities come up. So apologies for that. I'll just quickly mention that. Okay, we're back at the indicator. You just right click, go in there, properties, and right at the bottom here we have the ability for notifications. And in the section, the notification section, there are 4 notification sections. So there are alert notifications, email notifications, there's pop-up alerts, there's push notifications, and there are sound notifications. So those are all notifications that you can be alerted for trading opportunities. And we have a setting here that says how many minutes do you want your alert to happen, because sometimes the alert happens and goes away, and there's a period there, and at the moment it's set for 60 minutes. So you want to review the market every 60 minutes. That's how you do that and get alerted by any trading opportunities. What's also nice, we've added a time of day alert ability. So you don't want to be alerted while you're sleeping. So you can actually set the times that you will get these alerts. This is one of the most powerful free indicators you could ever get as a premium member of our forum. So from me, Alex Ploy, again, thank you very much for watching, and cheerio.